Jellyshroom Cave chose not to load in, and I didn't want to somehow accidentally swim through the bottom of the world, so I had to take a break, save the game, quit, and now I'm finally loading it back up today, and
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
We're on the search for lithium and magnetite. Oh, the Degassi habitat's there. That's good. The rest of the floor is there. Excellent. Oh, and the Sunbeam arrives in 20 minutes. You do have to make sure to get back for that. Oh, hey there. Hey there, buddy. Please don't eat me. Okay, what are we doing here? Closing all that out is what I'm doing. Closing that. Computer seems to be chugging along a little bit. That's better. Alright. Those crab snakes are a little scary. Diamond, you don't want diamond. Grab a few oculuses here. Seriously, dude? No, I don't want the eye. Wow. What a failure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still no lithium. Diamond. Still no lithium. All I want is some lithium and some magnetite. And some oculi. It's like pluralize oculus, right? Oculi. I am clicking. How is it not grabbing it?
New
There,
creature discovered.
finally. Ridiculous. That's what I say. Ridiculous. There we go. I hear a crab snake doing its thing. Hopefully he will ignore us. He did. Excellent. Just like me, he's more concerned about the Oculus. Wish I could mine that. Unfortunately, not an option yet. We've gotten one lithium so far. No idea how many shale outcrops I've broken, but a lot more than that, that's for sure. There's one. And another. I don't actually remember why I wanted it. I just remember that's why I came here. Magnetite. Oh, right. I want magnetite for special lockers. I have auto sort lockers that use magnetite and titanium to automatically sort the stuff I put into them, and then just spreads it according to the settings that I have. It's amazing. But each locker takes a magnetite, so I want a lot of it. I keep coming back to the base. I don't want to come back here. magnetite. Must have grabbed it when I wasn't paying attention. Cool. Aurora rendezvous points down there. Sunbeam landing points up there. I like how they managed to pick the exact opposite location on the map. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That was close. Got chomped. That would have been exciting. Still got chomped a little bit. Just, not personally, which is the goal. If you can not get eaten, that's like #1 pro tip right there. Don't get eaten. No, he just doesn't like me going. You're his thing. I also need magnetite for thermal reactors for when I eventually set up my forever home. God dang it, that thing just won't leave me alone. Go in the thing? Okay. Expecting to hear more of a roar or something when he came out, but no, he would have chomped me nice and silent like. Man, I can't wait to be able to mine some of the stuff down here. That's supposed to be number 5. That's supposed to be number 3. And that's supposed to be number 4. That's supposed to be number 1. That's supposed to be number 2. Okay. Don't know how all those got screwed up. Alright, let's read about these creatures of the deep. An extreme evolutionary adaptation where 90% of the life form's body mass is dedicated to the ocular cavity. Oversized eyeball. Underdeveloped fins. So it can see what's coming, it just can't, like, get away from it. Which seems really stupid. Organism and the common peeper share a common evolutionary ancestor. While the has sacrificed maneuverability, it shares and enhances its cousin's powerful eyesight. The ancestral alpha peeper may have been one of the first life forms on 4546b to develop eyesight many millions of years ago. Aw, how nice. Oculus. The specimen shares genetic similarities with the common peeper, while the shallows in the cave systems are separated by just a few meters of rock. Foodstuffs and threats in the biomes are completely different. It is possible a small school of peepers was once cut off in the caves, and the Oculus species is how they adapted. Highly developed night vision. They don't have a beak, which, frankly, the beak's my favorite part of the peeper. And they have a separated tail fin. The caves in which Oculus lives make it hard to escape from fast predators. The Oculus has adapted by splitting its tail fin into 5 separate tendrils. These tendrils prevent it from swimming as fast as its shallow water cousin, but each can be detached and regrown, enabling it to escape more easily when caught. That's pretty cool. Like a gecko. Alright, we're gonna go back to base, throw everything I have into the containers, and then head to the Sunbeam landing location. I don't remember how to get out of here, though. Basically up. Here's an opening. Hey, there's Ozzy's life pod. Good old Ozzy. Hope he didn't get chomped by a crab snake. Not a good way to go. Legs are a little short there. Yeah, you might need to grow those out a little bit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. This is already mostly full. Oh yeah, as you may recall, we named our boat Inigo Montoya because I accidentally killed its father, so that way it has someone to get revenge on now. Alright, how are we on the water? Not terrible. Let's look at this Monocular in here. 1200. We have a second, I think. Leech salt or coral tubes. Which is not a surprise. Go grab a bladderfish or two real quick. Oh, I didn't know that would work. That's awesome. You just jump right out of the water like a dolphin. Perfect.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Maybe 2. Let's grab 2 beacons. Just in case you find anything important for beacon. to get out of here. Straightforward.
All systems online.
The legs extended. That's so good. Trying to think what we're gonna do next. It'd be nice if we were leaving, but it's too easy. It's just not possible. Wow. If you look through the water, you can see a mountain. Outside the water? No. Under the water, yes. Outside, no. And now you can see it outside. That's fun. Oh, we got another radio call. That's great timing. We're about as far away from our pod as we can get. Yep, great.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify it.
Warper, no warping. Oh, better turn my lights. Don't actually think it makes any difference, but land ho and tower ho. Bobo tree. Assessment. Edible. High water content. All that matters to me. Character has no manners. It's a pretty cool looking building. Be a shame if anything were to happen to it. Purple tablet. This carbon-based device is lighter than it looks and features a symbol which resembles a U, lit up in purple. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth on the exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. While the technology is far beyond Federation levels, there is no obvious way to interface with it. It should nonetheless be possible to fabricate a precise physical copy of the device, if necessary. At least the force field doesn't hurt you if you touch it, but it won't let you through. Hey, look what we need the tablet for. It's awfully convenient. This device matches no known technologies and is likely alien in nature. No, really? I totally thought we built this. Power is being routed via the terminal to the nearby force field. Technology is far beyond anything encountered before by the Federation. Nonetheless, there's a good chance it functions like a regular lock and only requires the correct kind of key. Yeah, the correct kind of key, which is broken. Hey, Biter. How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully not so good. Well, better go back to the landing spot so the Sunbeam will I'm not sure I should stand on the landing spot because it could squish you. Sunbeam? The tower just turned into what looks like an anti-aircraft gun. You should probably not land.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there.
I don't see you. How do you see
We
me?
broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, there you are, Sunbeam.
Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8.
It's coming from the building?
Uh-oh.
Change course. Set thrusters to full.
That sucks. Let's have a moment of silence for our departed brothers. Alright, now let's go make sure this can't happen again. If we can get inside. Whoa. Something, all right. Looky here. Seems pretty stupid for aliens to create a force field and then put the key to the force field right outside. What'd you say? It's actually why the very first time I came here in my first game, I actually completely thought that the one that was out here was the only copy and I had to figure out how to make it from scratch. And it was some big story event. But no, aliens are dumb.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis. Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Alien data terminal. Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information. However, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It is likely a solid-state computer, although there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It is likely the alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Yeah, I'd say so. Like talking to each other like dolphins or something. Ion Cube. This green mineral substance has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within. Likely grown artificially, cubic appearance suggests it has been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries but requires a substantial power source to be charged. Valuable energy source. Yoink. Aliens weren't using it anyway. And like, it even lifted up, like, a platter. It was like, hey, you should have this. Look at this shiny platform.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
It's like offering up to us on a green glowing pedestal. Like, how would you say no? You just walk by and it wants you to have this. It's like going up to someone's house and they have all their jewelry on display and they just put the keys right under the doormat in front. Obviously, it's okay to just go inside. Nothing wrong happening there.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I suppose that's an unfair equivalency since this thing did try to kill us first. It's like someone having a turret gun inside their house and then being upset when you break in to turn it off. Enforcement platform schematic. This data set appears to be multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it is possible to gather basic understanding of this facility's inner workings. Material. Unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam synthesized from off-world materials. There's no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate, self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. Location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Layout. The facility consists of the upper engineering section, where this schematic was found, and the control room, which is accessed via a security-sealed elevator shaft or a separate underwater moon pool. Control. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. So, the only way to find out is to get there.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Yes, thank you, Gladys. The Altera design on these fins is amazing. They bend up and in whenever you're not swimming. Like, that was a great idea. Coming to this planet was a terrible idea, but at least their fin design is pretty cool. Nope, that's the moon pool, I guess. Can you build anything in it?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. You can. I don't have the materials, but you can apparently build inside this thing. Whee! I've never before tried to do that. That's awesome. Alien rifle. Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form, this device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Well, apparently they make glass a little tougher than this part of the galaxy. Doink. Alien Arch. This structure's intended purpose is unclear. Theories. Ceremonial or religious. Industrial. Advanced transportation network. I'm pretty sure every one of us who ever comes across something like this is going to vote transportation network. can't have hyper advanced aliens without having stargates. Just saying. Nope, another purple tablet. Useful. Doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it's malfunctioned. Yes. Fortunately.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
What scan stuff do we have to do? Oh, 5 and 6. I'm going to wait till I have the earlier ones before I do all that. C. Cave bush, eye stalk, Gabe's feather. Okay, nothing interesting. Great. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Alright, we'll just push this button, and hopefully our problems will be over.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.